Good morning, my front wheel skids, football fans, subscribers, viewers. How are we doing this morning? Kept talking about transfers for about 3 minutes, and I kept leading off into the Tottenham YouTube. And I'm thinking to myself, why do you keep doing that? But it does wind me up. I woke up this morning and typed in Spurs news, Tottenham news. Wow. It's not the case of being a Spurs channel with Spurs fans. It's the case of just doing YouTube for YouTube's sake, isn't it? There's one particular channel, they mentioned one name, then they mentioned Savinho, and then 2 hours later Mamouche, then 2 hours later Savinho, and then 2 hours later Mamouche. There's another bloke who keeps doing exactly the same, you know. So I thought I'd give you my 60-second update in 60 seconds. They're all YouTubers. They're all trying to get the algorithm. You can't believe a word they're saying because it's all second-hand news. Go to Google, type in Tottenham latest news, read what you want to read, and then come to the opinion and have your own opinion on Spurs. So I'm going to give you my own opinion this morning on Spurs rather than an ITK, because the waffle going on. Okay, we'll go with the Savinho news story at the minute. Everyone's got wet pants over Savinho, haven't they? They've all got a thing for Savinho, right? He ain't all that, right? But that don't mean a rebuild for Tottenham, does it? Just having Savinho. Savinho plus number 9. That means a rebuild. But it has to be a particular sort of striker to mean a rebuild. You can't get Savinho plus someone who's a potential, who might have been something in the Premier League. You need someone proven in the Premier League, yeah? So I'll give you Savinho plus Ollie Watkins. That means a rebuild. Savinho plus Osimhen. That means a rebuild. Savinho plus one of these foreign team players that have never really made it in their own team, potential, does not mean a rebuild. It just means a redirection. Especially when we're getting rid of the likes of Romero, Spence at knockoff prices. And then we counteract how much Tottenham have actually spent. Not gross, like all the other people. Oh, we've spent 200 and odd million this season. We're in a rebuild. See, they've spent the money out. No, let's look at it another way. Expenditure. Outgoings, incomings, and net. Put it in the back of the net. If we add the Spence money and the Romero money to how much we've brought in this transfer window, then the buying of players, that the money we've outlaid for players don't look too good then. Just saying. I think 3 of the players we got on frees, didn't we? So, and the other ones we paid for. So it don't look too good then. You sort of think to yourself, hold on, what's going on? You know, you can't, then that 223 million, that don't look too hot, does it? You think to yourself, hold on, you're trying to pull the wool over my eyes, Tottenham Hotspur. So I'm hoping that they are going to net spend, gross spend, just fucking spend on an attacking winger and an out-and-out proven striker. This is why I give you the name Ollie Watkins. Premiership proven. Won't take long to hit the ground running at all. You can get him in this late. Hand over the money. Make Aston Villa an offer they can't refuse. Or get Osimhen with Savinho. That'll mean a rebuild in people's eyes. Any other fucking player you get in is going to be potential at this minute, because I've looked on the shelf. I've looked on the Aldi shelf. There's not many out-and-out strikers who are proven. We've gone into Marks and Sparks, bro. There ain't many there. On the average shop counter, what we got left, mate? We've got Ollie Watkins and fucking Osimhen. Any other fucking one you ain't going to get hold of, because there's no one for sale. It's dry. It's a drought. It's just like Kent at the minute. There's no water. There's no, mind you, Kent going on about there's no water. Yesterday, in Tunbridge Wells, I drove past 2 burst water mains. What the fuck's that all about? So we can't water our garden, but you can water your tarmac. Southeastern Water. Absolute jokers, mate. This country run by absolute merchant bankers. Corporate, put money in your pocket, can't fix a leak. Oh, we're in a drought, but it's all right. We've got pipes leaking everywhere. And that's just 2 of the ones that I drove past on the way to my rural little village. You know what I'm saying? And it is terrible, absolutely terrible. I wonder how many other leaks they got. I wish Tottenham would have a leak at the minute, because the news is so dry on Spurs news. That's what I mean. I typed in the same as you did this morning, Tottenham news, top Spurs latest, to get the same old shit. So this will be a quick video today, I suppose. I quite like the feeling if we got Ollie Watkins plus Savinio, you know, the actual, and get them both at the same time, you know, so you can put the PR, the press PR up there at exactly the same time. That'd be absolutely brilliant for Spurs fans, wouldn't it? You know, that'd get the tickets selling out, wouldn't it? Because people would automatically think in their brain, without even having to think, are they pulling the wool over my eyes? This is a rebuild. This is a totally brand new squad. This is something I can get behind. Because at the minute, you're getting behind the Tottenham PR, you know, and it's not, as I said, if you look at it at the end, when September the 1st comes, if we haven't got a Savinio plus a top striker in, then it's no rebuild. It's just a redirection. I'll show you what the right hand's doing while the left hand's just coining it in, counting the money. And again, I watched another Talk Sport. They are very salty if they're not a Tottenham fan, aren't they? Asking why we're spending so much money. Because we can. You know what I mean? We've got so many concerts and everything coming in. We're one of the lucky ones. Ask yourself why your football team haven't diversified in this corporate world. And that's why you haven't bought no one. Because they haven't diversified. They've put more money in their own pockets again. At least with Tottenham, they've spent out to put money in their pocket. And we're lucky like that, aren't we? We're lucky we've got greedy owners. Because we can diversify like we've never diversified before. So everyone was moaning about the go-karts, the concerts, wasn't they? 2-3 years we've had moaning. Even myself, moaning and moaning and moaning. And when they changed the rules, someone in Tottenham must have had the foresight to think, yeah, they're going to change them rules soon, because them rules ain't fit for purpose, mate. And there you go. Let's go to a Tottenham concert. Got a great sound system. There's no Tottenham news now. I've run out of things to fucking say. Are you happy with the transfer window? Being a Spurs fan, are you happy with your Spurs channel? And your favourite Spurs channels? Or are you sitting there thinking, Johnny's right, they've given me the same shit for the last 2.5 weeks, and it's like watching the same repeated version of EastEnders time after time after time, thinking that I'm going to get a totally different ending. No, you're not. It's not I Am Legend, bruv. There's not 3 different endings to these channels, is there? You know what I mean? It's I Am Bellend. It's the same fucking ending. You're sitting there watching the same fucking ending. I'll leave you with that. Get a critical mind, a free thinking mind. Go and watch a Tottenham channel that gives you something independent, creative, and free. Free from the fucking, the chains, the bondage, the free from everything. Have a good one. God bless. Drink your electrolytes. Get some water down you, my son. And see you at the stadium.